Good day, friends. Have a look at these three pictures. Have you noticed the grace on this gentleman's face? He is a spiritual personality from France. He is on his journey to become a yogi. He has been coming to India for the past 25 years. There is a place in the Himalayas known as Tapovan. He goes there every year for 10 to 15 days for his meditation. He is none other than Mr. Milovan Stankov from France. We are very lucky to have him today amongst us to share his experiences with our students. Please have a look at what he has to say to our students.
Suffers more with religions than without any religion. So many wars has been undertaken in the name of different gods and religions. Religion becomes the part of your identity, and then you fight them, fight for them. So this situation was even without civilization, which is old only 2000 something years, and up to 15th century, religion was a dominating way of managing and organizing human nature and society. What happened before 15th century is that the old knowledge was handwritten. There was no books. All knowledge has been handwritten and has been transcribed from generation to generation. And that knowledge, that those books were available to the elite of society, not available to the people. In 15th century, what has happened is that first printing machine has been created. With printing machines, the knowledge becomes widely available to population, and education started. Since 15th century, particularly in Renaissance, in 17th, 18th century, we have a modern education which is still today. Knowledge is available, books are available, and accessible to everybody. So, from theism, humanity moves to humanism as a way to manage human nature. Because theism has failed, then we turn to ourselves, to humans, and say, let's, us as a humans, help each other through science, technology, and the knowledge. And this is how we did since that till today. And if we look today what society is today, we have still the same problems. We have even more questions, looking for new answers, and we created just a new history, modern history of problems, and new traditions and new cultures. Nothing has changed. The man and human continue to suffer all over the world. The conflicts between the nations becomes higher than ever before, because again, nationality becomes the part of your identity, and you are judging on the basis of it, and you are making your choices, and you are fighting, and you are struggling, and you are suffering. So, humanistic approach through science to knowledge, to technology, although brought the great comforts of life, did not solve the problem of humanity. We are still in suffering, we are still in conflict, and we are not living in peace and harmony. So both theism and humanism failed as a solution to manage human nature, your nature. So what is the solution? Where we go? We are stuck. We are stuck for thousands of years. We are not moving. We are the same fool, continually fighting and killing each other because of lack of knowledge. Which kind of knowledge do we need? It is the third approach that is in the verge in this generation, in your generation, that you have to understand. You have to undertake the path of self-knowledge. You have to understand who you are. You have to inquire what your nature as a human being is. And it is how spiritualism starts. So the next approach in solving human nature problems and management of humans will be through self-ism. From theism and humanism, the humanity is going to move through self-ism, through the knowledge of self. Is this clearly understood? Unless you get the knowledge of yourself, through experience of yourself, you're not being able to overcome successfully and manage your human nature on a daily basis. So, India as a country is a treasury. It's open treasury of knowledge, of self, of consciousness. Everything we do in our life is by the consciousness, and we don't know anything about consciousness. We don't know what the consciousness is, although we are using it on a daily basis. We are using it right now. We are conscious, we are aware, we are sitting here, and we don't know how consciousness works. So the knowledge of consciousness is available for thousands and thousands of years in cultural, traditional India. It's a great and biggest treasury of consciousness, of knowledge of consciousness. And it is the great responsibility of your country, of your government, to bring back the purity of that knowledge and integrate that knowledge in the educational system of India. If the Indian government, just by the decree, implement the knowledge of Vedic science and technology into educational system, India will be in 10 years the first country in the world, will be the leading country all over the world, because the knowledge of consciousness, who you are, is available only in India. But not the knowledge that you have received from English translations, which is fake in many ways, and we are going to see how it is fake. You have to go to original text of your Vedic science and technology and use these to uplift your consciousness, your knowledge. So let's now review what the spiritual books and spiritual knowledge from any culture all over the world is resuming for. I just give you synthesis of all goals of any spiritual teaching all over the history of humankind, today or in the past. all spiritual teachings are coming down only to three basic things. First one is who am I? And the answer is you and the universe are essentially the same. Please remember this, reflect and try to understand. You as a human being and the universe are essentially the same. This is the first answer. The second answer, the second question, what is the purpose of your life? That you probably have asked you many times, why you are living, what is the purpose of your life? All the spiritual books, all are coming to the same conclusion. And this conclusion is, you are born as a creator and the master of the creation. Remember that. You are creator and the master of creation. This is your birthright. Whatever you do in your life, you are creating and you have to master it. And how you are going to achieve this understanding that you and the universe are essentially the same, and that you are creator and the master of creation, is that you have to develop a right understanding about you, about the world in which you live, and about this universe. You have to develop a right understanding of you as a jiva, Jagat is a word, and Vishva is a universe. And how you are going to develop this right understanding is through listening and studying. This is what you are doing. This is the reason you are going to the schools. Listening and studying, reflecting and understanding. Try to understand. Everything you have to understand. Don't accept anything lightly unless you have clearly understood. Unless you have clearly understood, listen and study again and again and again. Until you clearly understood the things. The third thing is you have to practice what you have understood. Practicing means implementing your knowledge in your life. Whatever practicing you are going to take, meditation, yoga, whatever you want, it is just application of your understanding into your life. When you practice, then you are going to use that knowledge and you are using something to enjoy. The purpose of all spirituality is well-being. Is to bring you fulfillment, purna, and happiness. This is the purpose of all spiritual undertakings. Another aspect that I want to expose to you is that you have to understand the basic terms of any spiritual scriptures. Very basic terms. The most basic terms in any thousands and millions of books you are going to take or learn or read, the term that is mostly used is the term spirituality. What spirituality means? Spirituality is a complex word translated from your original text by Britishers and bring it to you as a spirituality, as a term spirituality, but is hidden, essential essence into that is hidden. Spirituality is like a zip file. We have to unzip it to understand it. Spirituality has a spirit as a root, and then there is a you, and there is quality, which is coming from reality. Reality of you is a spirit. What is the spirit? Do you know any spirit? What is the spirit? Nature of spirit is evaporation. Spirit is liquid that evaporates and burns easily. So, spirituality means reality of you is evaporating. In some sense it is true. We are gradually disappearing. We are coming into existence, we are going to existence, we are gradually disappearing, and the universe is disappearing gradually as well. But U stands also for universe. Do you know what the word universe means? It is not what they are doing studying during the school. The word universe is again composed from two words, uni and verse. What is this one verse? The universe stands for Aham Brahmasmi. I am Eko. This is meaning, full meaning of word universe. One verse that means I am. I am a self. This should be the core subject of any system of education. Universe, when you study universe, is not you are studying galaxies. You are studying yourself. What is the relationship between you and the universe? It is I am. This is it. I am it. Everything is it. This is what means universe. This is what you have to study. That universe. So this is original of your terminology that you have to understand and to find what is the relationship between you and the universe. And any subject that you are studying has to relate to you, because you as a human being, you are atoms, you are chemicals, you are biochemicals, you are biology, your psychology, your sociology, your cosmology. This is all together the self. And by studying the self and the relationship with all these different aspects, this shall be the center of your study, of your understanding, self. The second term, spiritual term used in most of the books, spiritual books, is existence. Existence is again complex term. It's composed of two terms. One is exit and the second one is instance. Something is getting out of the present moment. Something is getting out of the present moment. You are exiting constantly from the sequences of present moments. So you are passing as evaporating, as spirituality is evaporating of yourself. You are passing through any present moment. You are exiting from each present moment. This means existence. This is how you exist, getting out of existence. The third term, the mostly spiritual term, mostly used in all books, spiritual books, is experience. Experience means what? Experience is again coming from expiring. When experience, you are expiring. This universe is expiring. We are going to existence, we are expiring, we are getting some knowledge. These are the results. The self is going through all that. The next term is the term self. Who knows who is the self? Anybody knows who is the self? Hand rise. Nobody knows what is the self, but everybody knows what is the selfie. Who knows what is the selfie? Rise again. You know. What is the similarity between self and selfie? What is the selfie? standing alone, is taking a picture of yourself. This is selfie. And you are looking at the picture and you are enjoying it. So now you know. Now you know what your self is. Self is this what stands alone. Standing alone, doing everything. This is the self. This universe is a selfie of Brahma. Brahma is taking a picture of himself and presenting to us as a universe. We are enjoying a selfie of universe as you are enjoying your own selfie. So self and consciousness, this what stands alone. You are standing alone and by yourself you are doing everything else. Yourself standing alone without identification with your body, without identification with your mind, without identification with everything you are possessing, without identification with the world or the universe. This is the self standing alone. Now we have to understand that you are deeply spiritual beings. The last term that is widely used in all spiritual books is the truth. Truth is again complex term and means true T. Truth is a true self. Truth is standing for true self. Your individual self, but beside the individual self is the universal self, like an ocean and the waves. Waves are individual selves, and ocean is universal self, is the nature of all waves. This is how we should understand. The truth is the self, the truth is the power, and the truth is the freedom. Do you know what the freedom is? What freedom is? Is again, if you have a cow on 10 meters rope and the cow free moving, with what is the difference? Which cow is more free? And what this freedom is allowing? This is definition of freedom that nobody have give you before and you never read it nowhere. The freedom means infinite access to the resources. Remember this, freedom means access to the resources. The higher, the more you are free, you have more access to the resources. The cow who moves around has more access to the grass than the cow tied on 10 meters rope that can eat the grass only in the circle of 10 meters. Resources are limited. So everything about spirituality is about your freedom. Don't give your freedom for security. Freedom is access, infinite access to the source, infinite source of everything. Is the knowledge, is the consciousness. This is your birthright. You are free to access that infinite knowledge about you, about yourselves. And don't sell this for any other thing. So, through study, through education, you're getting access to knowledge. And through that you have to get access to your own inner knowledge. Knowledge about you that is unique, and nobody can give you that knowledge except you alone. Because nobody's in your skin. So you alone can discover who you are by having experience deep inside about you. With this small introduction, I can leave you some time to reflect, ask us questions for clarification, and maybe write some other questions.
After being enlightened with the words of wisdom, any one of you like to put some question? Please raise your hand so that I can see you. Any child who would like to ask a question?
It's the process of desidentification. Because you identify with something, you get the name, you get the fame, you get the form, and you get the function. And you play a role. By your identity, you are playing the role in this world. As a child, as a student, tomorrow as a useful citizen of society, and so on and so on and so on, because of identity. The whole thing is that Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Udachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate.
Keep sitting on it.
They don't know about the self, they don't know about the self, they don't know the self, they understand the self. More questions? Yes, go ahead. Sorry? If he decides to do it, he's like, he's a creator and master of creation of his life. So, this is, when we live in family, whatever happens to family is affecting our well-being. Okay? So this is the first circle of relationship for everybody is the family. Mother, father, sister, brother, guru, teacher, whatever. Where is your first circle? And they are affecting your well-being, your happiness. You're not happy, they can affect. That is the first circle of the people. So you have to consider whatever you're going to do, how this is going to affect the life of your person. These are different issues. I'm just going to explain how it works. So in normal situations, so if you're living in family, you have a first circle of people. So whatever happened to the first members of the first circle is going to affect our happiness and our well-being. So everybody has to contribute for the well-being of the whole land. In India, it's very common. So the person decides by himself, it's his right. He's cutting all the relationships. He's not anymore considering father and mother, brother and sister as the members that are affecting his happiness. He just put them away. Like he's independent, he never get in a relationship with them, he just cut away. It's his right, he never had to do it. And if he is considered spiritual or not spiritual, it's completely different issue. And most of the people sannyasis, swamis walking around in Himalaya and thinking they are spiritual and doing spiritual things. They have no knowledge. They're just wasting their life. It would be much better of learning something than going like that. I have met many of them in these 25 years. Then, even initially, I had not much experience. I had a lot of knowledge from Maharishi Mahesh Yogi, but not many experience. But because of understanding, I can understand any of these yogis what they are doing. And I explain them what they are doing. And I think I have experience. I have more experience. I have just knowledge. So many of these people, you know, they go like that because they don't want to live in conformity of this kind of life as usual people, common people, bodies. So they cut relationships and they go by themselves. Is they right? Because they are unique. They have any motivation inside for whatever reason. They have right. And the family has right to complain. Also, everybody come to live in his own rights.
Sir, I want to know about the concept of karma. Are good deeds and bad deeds? I want to know more about karma.
Yes. First, you are self-identifying yourself, and you are self-judging. On the basis of self-identification, self-judgment, you are making decisions and actions. That is your karma. Good decision, good karma, bad decision, bad karma.
So what are the results? What is the result of good deed? And you will get the result of good deed immediately after decision.
It depends on the deeds. If something you invest today is a good deeds, you may have earning 10 years after. Now you are investing in education for the next 5-6 years. This is going to recompense you 10-15 years after.
So what about the bad deeds?
Sorry?
What about the bad deeds?
The bad deeds. So first you have to be aware of the bad deeds. You have your awareness of the bad deed. You have a way to correct it. You have to concentrate to correct it. If you are making mistakes, if you are aware that you make mistakes and you are not correcting, this is the second mistake. So as soon as you become aware, you are making something wrong, you try to correct it, and you pay off. Good?
So if I pray all the time, meditate daily.
Sorry?
If I pray or I meditate daily, am I a spiritual person?
What do you think?
But it means, do I have to do something else to be a spiritual person?
What you are doing, do you understand what you are doing and why you are doing? What is the benefits for you? Is this producing some benefits for you? This is good. If it's not producing any benefits for you, you ask a question, is this the best thing and best investment of my time in my life? Because the most precious in your life is your time. And in which knowledge you are going to invest your time depends what you are going to get.
Sir, is there any connection between spirituality and reincarnation?
And
Reincarnation and spirituality.
we have no time to discuss it here, but I wanted to present them what they call it spiritual pattern, life pattern, spiritual life pattern. Spirituality, there is a life pattern. You are born at some point of time, and then you will get the experience about your body, you get the experience about your mind at a certain age, and how you grow, then you get the experience about society, and then how you grow more, you get the experience about the world, you grow more, you get the experience about the self. You know at which age you get experience of yourself?
Once we get old enough to
No,
understand.
no. The first time you get experience of yourself when you fall in love. Okay?
When you see something that resides, so it's yourself.
When you fall in love with the person, with the God, with the nature, whatever, with the knowledge, so then you feel what self is. Then you have to face the questions with the birth and the death. And then you ask the question, is there a way out? If I use the pattern, spiritual life partners, they have to be separate actually, it's very good. So when you ask your question, is there a way out of this circle of birth and death that we learn through, we're going through, and we're learning. So there is a way out of this. One way of out is rebirth, and another way is life.
If we get enlightened, then is it sure that we will get salvation or what is
Salvation of what?
moksha?
Yeah, salvation of what? You want to get
Like
salvation of what?
Burden.
Yeah, but when you reach that level, then you will understand what had happened to you and for which reason. And then you can decide whether you want to do. You want to be free, or you want to still work out some karma.
So my question
The
is,
life is continuous, infinity. It's infinite life. Life is living to all of us.
once we get the freedom which we want, why not be happy from that particular circumstances which we have created around us, from which we should be happy? We are not getting that satisfaction which we want. What is the reason behind it? Where did that person lack in getting the happiness that person needs? I basically mean why do we desire for more and more things in our life. We think that once we achieve this thing, we get satisfaction, but we still not satisfied with that. We ask for more and more and more. What is the reason behind it?
Yeah, it's on the level of the mind. Desires are on the level of the mind. Desiring on the level of the mind. We're desiring the things that we don't need. This is temporary satisfaction. And that is not fulfillment. There is a pleasure and there is a good. The human mind is working on two ways. Either you choose the good things or you are choosing the pleasant things. The pleasant things are short pleasure, diamonds, and coin. And the good thing, you have to sacrifice a lot of small pleasures to achieve the good thing. Like you are studying, you have to get out in the early morning and you have to stay in bed. Adjust, do the yoga, meditation, this is going to, in long term, produce the good results for you. So always reflect. If some object desire is there, you ask the question, is this good or this is pleasant? And then you decide. Very good questions.
Thank you, sir.
Any other question? Thank you. Thank you, sir.
So friends, you have seen Mr. Milovan, his clarity of thoughts, his simplicity, his aura. It has been a great pleasure having him here in our school and sharing his views on spirituality and his experiences in Tapovan. The students, teachers and management is eternally thankful to him.